Huge thanks to Trent for coming out. It's an extraordinary meal. Impressive, and thank you so much for doing this, and just really wanted to extend that appreciation, and it's been such an amazing evening, so thank you again.
It was all pretty much put together by all of them over there. Naomi, Rochelle. But thanks everybody for coming out. I'm here to kind of answer your guys' questions about the food. I don't want to kind of ramble on about it too much, because I'll be here for a while if I do. But if you have any particular questions about stuff, I'm more than happy to answer. Yeah. Yeah, certain temperature. There's a few steps. It's easier when you're on the line cooking to do sous vide in the moment, but there's a lot of before preparation to it. And what we do is we have to cure the fish first, a real flash cure, for about an hour, salt and sugar. Rinse it real good, and what that does is keeps the white albumin from coming to the top of the fish, which I'm sure everybody who's cooked salmon before is really familiar with. That locks it inside. And yeah, we cook it under pressure. We cook it sous vide with olive oil. It is lightly cold smoked as well. We try to do it enough to where it imparts flavor, but not where you feel like you're tasting a smoked fish. Just adds another layer of depth. But yeah, it's poached at 124 degrees, about 8 to 12 minutes depending on the thickness of the fish.
Do you serve that in a restaurant?
Yes, yeah. We always have Ora King on the menu.
So you put the fish in boiling olive oil, or
No, it's in a bag. It's vacuumed inside in its own bag, basically. So it's in its own, and then that goes into the water. It goes into a water bath. So the oil's in the bag, so that way you're not wasting a bunch of oil, delicious oil. But one reason that we use the Ora King salmons is the process that they have. I know that there's a huge stigma with farm-raised salmon, and we all know that stigma. We've heard a lot about it, but we haven't heard about very sustainable and the other end of that farm-raised fish that is available. Most of that is being championed in countries like New Zealand and Australia, and a few of the Nordic countries as well. But the Ora King salmon is a pretty special process, and if you're interested at all in it, I would tell you to go to their website. There's a video that shows the whole entire process, and it's pretty amazing. They start them off in aquifers, inland, crystal clear, freshwater aquifers. They hatch them, they grow them to a certain size there, and then they take them on these giant, amazing, futuristic tanker trucks that are filled with the water from the aquifer. And as they travel down to the Marlborough Sound, the water is slightly more it gets more salination into it, so it's like they're traveling to salt water, and it doesn't shock their system when they drop them into the Marlborough Sound. And then once they're into the Sound, they're basically like free range, grown free range, much like we do with livestock. And they have feeding times, and they're fed a very specific diet, and it's all organic, and it's 100% sustainable. And it's amazing, and you guys tasted it tonight, so it's like the Kobe beef, basically, of fish.
That's why it's so. So if we don't have a sous vide machine,
There is a way, yeah. Take a little bit more attention to detail, rather than just walking away from it like we can do. But if you can temp your water and just kind of give it a good stir every minute to 2 minutes, you're going to be cooking this for 8 minutes total to 12 minutes. You can just get a regular plastic bag, olive oil fish. You can drop the bag in the water slowly, and just that process of holding it on the two ends and dropping it in will seal the bag around the fish, and then you can clip it to the edge of your pot of water. And you want to have that temp at 124 degrees Fahrenheit or 51.5 Celsius, whichever you got.
I want to hear about your restaurant. How long have you been the chef there?
Restaurant is Row. We've been there. Patrick and I have been doing it for 4 years now. We're just finishing our 4th year come September 1st, actually.
So what days do you open?
We're open Wednesday through Saturday, and we do reservation only.